Hey everybody, welcome to my laundry room. This is Pandemic Gaga's cooking show. However, today we're not going to cook. I'm going to show you a little something I learned ages ago. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. I hope you're having a great day. I bet you all know what I had to do today. I had to run into the store, remember? So I did the online Walmart pickup, which I've been doing for over a year now anyway. But I was able to get a spot, and so I ran in to get my groceries, and I thought, well, I better wear this because I needed to also go by the meat market. And I have this nagging cough that it's just, it has nothing to do with this virus, but I've had it off and on for years. I thought, well, if I get to coughing, and I'm in the meat market or something, and I have a little coughing fit, I'm going to scare everybody. So I just, had this around my neck. There were only like 3 people in there shopping, and everybody was staying apart. So I felt fine in there. But, and I honestly, I didn't even put it up unless I was getting close to somebody and we were having, closer to somebody, I should say. We were just, saying hello or something. I had to pull that up so everybody would be safe. And it's a good thing to do, is to keep everybody safe. It's not about me, it's about others. Remember, Jesus wasn't about himself. He was about the Father and sharing the Father with the others. And we need to do the same. And if we need to make people feel safer, then we need to do our best to do that. But anyway, I digress. We are in my utility room, laundry room, whatever you want to call it. We call it the utility room. And I also have an old chest type freezer. It's a small one. We have had this, I don't know. I'm thinking like 35 years maybe. And, Michael's coming in the house. And I wanted to just show you something about this because hey Mikey. Because I am about 5'3", maybe a tad over. So I'm a little bit on the short side. And a chest type freezer. I can't reach to the bottom without falling in, just to be honest with you. And I'm also not as limber as I used to be. But I did this years ago. And it has 2 purposes. Remember the other day when Michael had the water turned off and I was trying to cook potatoes and I had no water? And so what I do? I used ice to put in there and let it melt to cook my potatoes. Remember that? Yeah. Well, this can help too. Let me show you what it is and I'll tell you, okay? All right, here we go. The first thing is, and I'm going to stick you in my freezer here in just a second. But you've never been in somebody's freezer before. First thing is, because I'm short, I needed to build the bottom up a little bit so that I could reach. So, without, whatever. So there's my freezer. Look, I'm going to turn you all around. You won't be able to see me. All right, here we go. Hang on, everybody. Now, I'm going to let you look in my freezer. Well, that's a fun thing to look at, isn't it? All right, well, see, I'm up here. Here's my hair. If you will notice, this right here is a 2-liter Coke. I have taken all kinds of 2 liters that I had over the years. I don't even buy 2 liters anymore. And I've even used a couple of milk jugs that I have cleaned out. And I filled them, not to the top. I had to leave some room for expansion. But I put water, after I cleaned them out good, I put water in them. And put them in the bottom. They're all just sitting here in the bottom. And I let them freeze. And after they froze for a couple of days, then I put my meat, I use cardboard box. Now I used to have 3 smaller ones And I don't know why I got rid of them, but I did. But I had 3 smaller ones, and then I've got this a little bit bigger one. It sits on top of these 2 liters of water. My whole bottom's covered just about. And that way I can reach my meat easier. See? And I used to have one that held my beef, it held my pork, and whatever, you know, and that way if I wanted whatever, it was already kind of divided out for me. I could find what I wanted. Now I just use this box, and all my beef, my hamburger meat goes on one side, and I don't know, y'all. Y'all saw my pantry. I'm kind of silly. But anyway, that is what I've done. That's a bag of chicken there. But that's what I've done, and it brings everything up so that I can reach it without falling in. Now, here's another reason why I do that. And I got this from my mother-in-law many, many years ago. And like a lot of the generation before me had those huge, and a lot of y'all do too, had those huge chest-type freezers. And Evelyn did this with water. She would stock water. Her reason was if the water ever went off, if the electricity ever went off and their well quit working, well, if it was for several days, we had some issues, like say during an ice storm, and we wish we had some good cold water, clean water, just go to your freezer, pull out a 2 liter, let it melt, and you've got some good clean water. That's why you clean them all out good before you put them in here. There you go. You've got water, even when nobody else does. And you have to plan ahead for these little hiccups in life. You know, and it's so simple. I mean, I put that water in there years ago, but it's frozen water, people. There's nothing going to happen to it. Nothing's growing in it. And I can pull one out, set it on the counter, let it thaw out, and I can have some of the best tasting, yummy cold water ever. And I can fill it back up and stick it back in there. So, you know, you got to think ahead. Don't live life day to day. Don't miss day to day, and enjoy day to day. But you know, this just took a couple hours out of my life 30 years ago. And now I'm prepared in case the water gets shut off. And you know, we don't know what can happen. Look what's happening right now. Well, I'm just saying, I don't have to think about it. But you would if you're not prepared. So there's little things you can do. You can take an hour or 2 out of your life and do that, being prepared, and forget about it, you know? But it's there. I've got just a little freezer, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got about 23 or 24 2 liters / milk jugs full of good fresh water. You better think about that. Oh my goodness, girls. I love y'all. Have a good day. Enjoy the beautiful weather, and I will talk to you another day. Bye-bye.